Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a futures trading tutorial using the B.I.T.S, the Breakout Intelligent Trading Signals, and I'm also going to combine the BIAS Depth Heatmap to give those confirmation for signals, if you like. So I'm not going to talk about trade management today. I'm just talking about the signals because one of the B.I.T.S things that we have here is that it gives you targets, target 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to go from just today on NQ and show you where the signals were. Okay, so we start off here. What the B.I.T.S relies on is it looks back in time and it compares the volume and the range of the candle compared to previous candles, and then what it looks for is squeeze candles. So right now we can see this is the current signal that we've got right now. We have this candle here is red, so it has more volume than the previous candle, but the range of the candle is less than or equal to the range of the previous 20 candles. So that's like a squeeze effect. So the software says, right, you need to be going short at 13.04.175. This is the stop at 13.09.350 here. As long as this stop is not breached, the signal is good. We're looking for confirmation with the BIAS Depth Heatmap. So the BIAS Depth looks up 6 time frames. All of them except for the highest time frame at the moment are red. So this is good. 5 out of 6 for me is good for a breakout trading signal. We also have the today's open and yesterday's close at this point here. So the entry is below that for me. The entry is below this pivot, this rejection pivot. So 13.04.175, as long as the stop for the order isn't broken, is good, as long as we remain 5 out of 6 on the BIAS Depth Heatmap. Let's look to earlier on in the day and look at the trades that we did and did not take. So we have a signal candle here to go long, but look at the BIAS depth. We're red, yellow for neutral, green for bullish. So we're mixed here. We don't really want to be taking that. Now the next signal that we get looks pretty good, but it breaks the stop for the signal, so we ignore it. Then we get another signal candle, this green candle here. So this green candle has more volume than the previous candle, so it's an accumulation candle, but also in size it's less than or equal to the previous 20 candles. So well, the average of those previous 20 candles. This is good. Look at the BIAS Depth Heatmap, all green, go long. There's the breakout, hits target 3. Okay, and again you can set those targets to take profit and everything like that, but eventually it pulls back to the cloud within the B.I.T.S and then eventually hits target 4 at this point here, never takes out the stop. Okay, one of the things you can do is use this yellow EMA as a trailing stop position on the B.I.T.S. We do get a signal later here. This is the signal candle there, but it breaks the stop, so we ignore it. So we've had one trade. All the rest, the rules were broken. We've had one trade. We got the confirmation from the BIAS Depth Heatmap. It's a good breakout. We go long. It breaks there. It goes up and hits target 3 straight away. We pull back. We don't break the low of this cloud. You can see here we've got the cyan, we've got the pink dots, and we got there. This is part of the B.I.T.S, and we can see it actually finds support at the pink dots here, and then starts to move back up and eventually hits that original 4th target, and we take a profit. Again, if you're happy with just target 1 or target 2 or even target 3, set your targets, be consistent and take your profits. And what we have right now is we have started to come back down. We can see now that the cyan has crossed down below the pink dots and the yellow. The yellow is now above the pink dots, so we're in a bearish state. We have a bearish signal. The BIAS Depth Heatmap, again, 5 out of 6 is red. I would love to have 6 out of 6, but right now this order is still good for me. As long as I remain 5 out of 6, I'm good. 13.04.175 is the short, and there are my targets. So this is the NinjaTrader version of our B.I.T.S and BIAS Depth Heatmap. There's lots of other versions, and check out the links below this video. But it's a very, very simple breakout. We rely on volume, price action, average volume, and we're looking for those squeezers, those intense volume candles that are smaller than the average of the previous 20 candles, so it's really ready to pop, and when it does, like in this situation here, we get a great move. And right now we're just waiting for that pop, and we're using the BIAS depth to give us that confirmation of the signal and ready to go. Hopefully that helps. Speak to you all really soon.